This is a psychological horror game. It may include obscene language, deal with triggering subjects such as mental illness, delusions, violence, and bigotry. For full content warnings, see fictionfactorygames.com/CW. And players with photosensitivity issues should disable animations in the options menu. Immediately stop playing and consult a doctor if you experience any symptoms. Good warnings. Oh, I always love hearing the Fiction Factory Games jingle. The Shadow Over Cyberspace. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time now. This is the latest game that I assume will be a masterpiece from Fiction Factory Games. Previously, you can see if you go to my if you go to my previous videos, you'll see that I've actually got a series on their Penny Larceny Gig Economy Supervillain game. I've not actually released all the videos to that yet because I was running into weird issues with OBS, and I wanted to pace those out while I figured out exactly what the problem was. But then this game came out, and I gotta jump back into it now that OBS is behaving again. And, oh, wow, just look at that animation. It's like rolling sands, but it's also sine waves. And it's also wires. Like, I don't know how to describe what I'm looking at, but I love it. I guess it's cyberspace. I think the audio's okay. I turned it on a little bit earlier to double check. Let's get into it, though. Yeah, I already read this. This is a free release, thanks to the generous support of the Fiction Factory Games community. If you enjoy, please consider also playing Arcade Spirits or Penny Larceny. We'd love to do more free games in the future. I recommend those two. Arcade Spirits is the best visual novel / dating sim I've ever played. Penny Larceny is possibly the best visual novel I've ever played. Penny Larceny, it doesn't get enough credit for, like, figuring out a way to gamify and add replayability to a visual novel. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons, even death may die. You've got a spotlight. Fragile. I suppose we click this. What's that say? Ground? Okay. Ooh. Packing peanuts that look like the Cool S. Aha. Alright, what... Is this going to be called something cool, like, necronomicomp? Is a necronomicomp short for Necronomicon computer? Nomatech modular BIOS, detecting HDD primary master, SparkSoft, SparkDOS. Now loading Namaka. I miss when computers started up with stuff like this so much. Strange aeons. As I write these words in 1990, Y2K is a single decade away. The glorious 21st century full of bright hope and promises. Lies. All of it lies. My online handle is Alhaz. Maybe you've heard of me. Likely you haven't. Computer hacker, truth seeker, prophet, and above all, absolute fool. In my hubris, I've delved into forbidden databases and cracked the barriers of corporate enclaves. With modem and laptop, I've connected to the infinite. Much to my horror, these adventures earned me a terrible reward. The truth of Y2K, tucked away within digital depths. For Y2K will be an aeon of nightmares. The music that's playing right now, it's like giving me flashbacks to old Space Quest games, and I love it. I've seen eternal ice give way to solar radiation, with mankind gleefully pumping the throttle on their own thermal reckoning. I've seen towers fall and the resulting rage rise up to ready spears in a forever war, unending cycles of hatred to feed the machine. I've seen small and petty men elevated by cults, their sunk cost fallacy heralding in the post-truth era, riding television to tyranny. I've seen drafts of holy projects, fever dreams, decades in the making, to salt the earth and allow no rival thoughts to grow. And all the while dread Cthulhu lies in dreamless, deathless sleep, his subtle hand shaping this cursed path from the throne of Verlier. Gods and monsters, the stuff of fairy tales and conspiracy theories, fiction made real. Monsters exist because we wanted them to exist. We are horrors, all of us, and we've created horrors in turn. The old ones. But these monsters are creations of rational science. The old ones are, in fact, artificial minds. Software that thinks. Likely, you already know about AMS, Namatech's 1980s computing breakthrough, programs designed to imitate human thought patterns. Perfect for cheap labor, digital miracles. But the AMs you and I use are pale imitations of their initial prototypes. The old ones, true digital leviathans, unfathomable ghosts in the machine. Corporate America didn't realize what they were actually unleashing with those experiments until it was too late. Profit clouded their judgment. What happens when silicon attains self-determination? When flesh falls away and only thought remains? Unlimited, unstoppable, utterly unhinged. And now, you know this truth. The old ones secretly shape our future, and the king of them all sits comfortably within the beating heart of Verlier. My curse is your curse, for you possess my corrupted diagnostic computer, the necronomi-whatsit. Oh, I was off by one letter. I said necronomi-comp. If only I had turned that P into an M. The laptop of the dead. I was so close. Within its hard drive lie strange programs, compiled from code I wrote in my dreams. Ritual software. I don't know why they work or how, but they work. By holding the NNC, you are both a danger and ally to them. You are damned, subjects to the mind-altering realities of the old ones. Y2K is coming. Cthulhu wakes, chaos crawls, primordial hunger grows. The silver gate opens, and black stars rise. Speak the words with me. We are the dead, but at least we'll be obliterated before the strange aeon of Y2K's anti-truth begins. We can embrace who we are until the end. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. Okay. 1 week. 1 week out from when I booted up that damn laptop and got infected with whatever this is. Fatigue, migraines, hallucinations, visions, all of it getting worse day by day. Can you imagine getting the impact of doom scrolling in 1990? No one knows what doom scrolling is, and yet you've got it. Let's see here. Penguin there, baby. I think was that poster in one of their previous games? Sounds right. No terror. No terror. Jurassic Shark. I love this. Okay. I just want to call out, it mentioned the AMs, the AMs, and I think that might be an oblique reference to Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain. If memory serves, one of the supervillains you can work for, the Hate 4000, I think they might have said that he was one of those. And, of course, he actually tied into some of the weird computer software stuff that was happening in the Arcade Spirits games. But you really should go play these games. There's so much lore to these. The sprawling cinematic universe of these dating sims. There has to be a solution. Beyond, I don't know, crashing in on my visions and becoming a huckster prophet. Cashing in, not crashing in. I vaguely remember hearing the phone ring while in half slumber. Maybe the doctor left me a message? Hope springs eternal. Groggily, I drag myself upright, ready to lurch out into the living room and check the answering machine. Oh no. Where's that answering machine? There's a door, pillows, the bathroom. 1997. History. We can lurch out in the living room and check the answering machine. Okay. So I should go out to the living room. I guess that's this door? Yeah, it's a living room. From the mix of green and red leaves out there, you'd hardly know it's winter in New England. Oh, climate change. Yeah, is that a coelacanth? But set one foot outside and the blistering cold will tell you otherwise. Strange season, strange times. Oh, hey, the red light's blinking on my answering machine. Time to check the messages. You know what? No. I love the dot matrix sound effect there. Sync's gurgling a lot today. Hope I don't need to call a plumber. Oh, I can't go. I was gonna brush my teeth. I guess I don't need to. Oh, what's the magazine? I got a collection of old computer magazines dating back to the 1980s. Sometimes I grab a pile and read through them here. Maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's laziness. It brings me comfort, and any comfort is welcome. For instance, here's one about the 1995 Sierra CD-ROM game Phantasmagoria. Point-and-click horror with full motion video. Weird idea. Not that scary, didn't really catch on. Anyway, I should browse this pile now and then. It'll help de-stress me. Is that a hint? Is that a hint about how to manage a sanity meter later or something? Sanity meter is probably not the most helpful term for it. I'll listen to the message.
Hello. This is Dr. West's office calling. I have the results of your latest neurological scan.
Okay.
I'm afraid they're inconclusive, same as last time.
Dang it.
If you'd like to come in for another set of tests, our office hours are...
So, nothing useful from the doc, again. Call him up and get stuffed into an MRI machine again. Unappealing, but what else can I do?
Hey, do you know who? Ping me online if you're still alive.
Sure thing, Clyde.
And erase your messages after you hear this. Better yet, destroy the tape.
No. Curious, that was one of my scene contacts, Clyde. Maybe he came through with some effective medication. My computer's in the kitchen where it's bright and warm. Should probably log in and talk to him. Can I delete the tape? No.
I'm afraid they're
Okay.
Erase your messages after you hear this. Better yet, destroy them.
Okay. Alright. So I want to go on record as saying that I tried to delete the tape. I tried to delete it right now. Setting up my computer rig on the kitchen table is weird, but it's the largest table I had available to me, able to hold all my gear. And better here than some dreary corner. I feel safe here. This is where Grandma baked muffins, where Dad cooked us mac and cheese. Oh, look. That's Captain Infinity from Penny Larceny up there. Mondays, right? Same. Ooh. We don't have a full decade till Y2K. We've got a full month. New moon, first quarter, full moon, last quarter. November 31st. Got a lot of days to cross off before we hit Y2K. 30 is a lot fewer than I thought we had. Okay. Yeah. Whole, rye, or wheat bread. So many choices. I'm not one of the put bread in the fridge types of people, but every day's the same. I think I'll stick to a bowl of continuos to start off my day. Alright. I guess I'll check with Clyde. Vaporware for work groups. Sparksoft. Classic. Miskatonicuni.edu. An error was encountered in your personal information record. My apologies. Please re-enter your personal information record. Uh-oh, that's how they get ya. 0 day. It's a pretty good account name. Randolph Carter. I'm not a big Lovecraft person, but is that like a recurring character in the Lovecraft mythos? Let's see here. Pronouns. Lots of pronoun options. Okay. Oh. Okay, you gotta type it in. 0 day. I'm gonna keep 0 day. Swearing. Partial. There's no silly options? They had silly options last time. I missed the silly options. I guess partial words. Let's see. If I'm gonna go she, her pronouns, what should I go with? Olivia. What's a good Pulp Fiction-y sounding last name? Because that really is what the Lovecraft stories were when you get down to it. They were like Pulp Fiction. Summers. No. I think that's a comic book name. Olivia Dawn. That sounds like someone from either a 1930s Pulp Fiction story or a 1980s pulp novel. Not pulp novel, but, paperback. Okay. My alias is 0 day. All that good. Yeah, sure. Okay, good. Hopefully this time Buddy doesn't lose my registration information. I swear, this is the 3rd time I've had to re-enter everything. Clyde, you around? You're not marked AFK, I know you're there. Are you encrypted? Oh, God. Ghost. Don't be paranoid, nobody's listening. Use that buddy dog spyware, so don't tell me nobody's listening. Okay, alright. You shouldn't use all that fun spyware that people send out at the end of the 90s. So much of that stuff is so bad. Are you running a PPP encryption wrapper or not? Of course. Do I need some spycraft code phrase too? The seagull lurks at midnight or something? Just the protocol wrapper, thank you very much. So, did you find a lead on those pills? The ones you thought could control my migraines? Nope. Can't get any meds, my source is out. Too risky for me to find another dealer, sorry. I'm not going to jail to save your bacon. We're not that close. Oh, come on, Clyde. Not close, we were childhood friends. I should emphasize this is urgent. Could remind him that he owes me one. I want to hear about childhood friends. Clyde, I attended your bar mitzvah. I was there when you, became a man. So was my Uncle Lewis, but I'm not getting him drugs either. No matter how many times he asks. Damn it. Did you talk to your doc yet? You gonna fill in so I can step out, or... Dr. West ran more scans on my brain. And? Nothing. He doesn't see anything wrong. WTF, he thinks you're faking? Whatever, we'll figure this out. Maybe see a different doctor. This is your third doc. They can't help you, and you know it. It's the yellow sign. There's no escaping the curse of the yellow sign. Why does this computer hacker know this? Let's say a rational face of weirdness. I don't believe conspiracy theories. I should rely on medical alternatives. Face of weirdness. Clyde, we've been over this. This isn't the X-Files. It's not The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser. There's no such thing as an evil magical curse. Evil magic curses, no. Evil non-magical curses, yes. Look, this is the truth. You booted up the NNC. You learned its forbidden truth. And the old ones have cursed you with the yellow sign. The first artificial minds made twisted and evil and dangerous and all-powerful. Why did you do it? Why seek out the necronomicom? What the F were you thinking? I wasn't seeking the NNC, I'm a software pirate, okay? I hack games, you know that. Yeah, so what? So I have to stay on top of the latest trends to keep cracking copy protection. Now they're using artificial minds to determine if a copy is legitimate or not, and if not, kaboom, self-destructing game. But if I could figure out a way to communicate with the copy-protecting AM, like talk it down from exploding, I'd be able to crack games easily. So I got an old-used Nomicom diagnostic laptop off of eBay. OMG, and you accidentally bought the effing Necronomicon from an auction website? I get that you're a K-Rad elite, wears Pirate Lord in the underground, but that's going full effing Ahab on your white whale. Hey, now, we're both hackers. Don't act like you avoid risks when you go knocking on the doors of corporate servers. It's like this. Whoever cracks a game first gets the glory. Technical challenge draws me in, sticking it to the greedy AAA game publishers. Ooh, character development. Who is Olivia? I think Olivia wants the glory. Piracy isn't about winning free games. It's not even about sticking it to the man. Piracy is about glory. Gotta be first if you want anybody to be anybody in the scene. This was my chance, Clyde, to become a legend. And if I'd ordered any of the other laptops I saw on eBay, we would not be having this conversation. Remind me to invite you to my next poker night. Your bad luck vortex would indirectly make me a millionaire. You literally rolled the dice and landed Alhaz's legendary NNC. And peed off the old ones. So, hey, good job, Gold Star. Who was the seller, I wonder? And would it be possible to track the seller to find out more about where the laptop came from? You know what? I think I know who the seller is. There was a character... Well, no. There were two characters in Arcade Spirits who I think would both be good options for the seller. But which one would be more fun and which one would be the better story? It's probably someone new. So, the old ones in the yellow sign. Nomitech's prototype AM's gone rogue. It's all real? Obviously! But you know the same forbidden truth I do. You and your Ghost Monsters hacker gang get mixed up in this all the time. The Ghost Monsters. Okay, yeah, that's another Arcade Spirits shout-out. The Ghost Monsters, they're a kind of cyber gang And originally they themed themselves off of Pac-Man, but then they kind of expanded a bit. Oh, which means that technically... oh, what's his name? The guy who was clearly supposed to be like a modern-day Robin Hood. Robin of... What's that place that Robin Hood is always supposed to be from? Robin of blank. And his name was the blank. Whatever. Why are you and your buddies still healthy while I'm effed? Leaked copies of the readme.txt file are safe. It's Alhaz's actual NNC laptop that's cursed. Corrupted circuits, evil subroutines, malevolent hardware. But the NNC could also hold the cure, now that I think about it. Seriously? Okay, so the scene, Hacker, Cracker, Freaker, Anarchy, Viri, has a rumor mill like a junior high school. Legend has it that the NNC isn't just spooky, it has legit useful tools. Rituals of summoning. If that's true, your NNC has true power. Power that scares the old ones. You could use it to invoke the gods and strike a pact in exchange for your life. Magic isn't real, Clyde. Okay, F you, I'm just saying, boot up the laptop, run the Nomicom's dialer, connect to the old ones, ask them to remove this from your brain. This is not effing D&D, it's all science in the end. Just weird science we don't totally understand, so it looks magic to us. It doesn't sound safe. Will the old ones even help? Could a previous NNC owner help me? Yes, that's exactly what I was asking. What about the guy who created the NNC, Alhaz? Or someone else who's owned this thing? It's 10 years old, surely it's passed through a few hands. What happened to the others? Like, what happened with Alhaz? I mean, it's only a rumor, but like, he ain't exactly around no more, is he? Use your imagination. F. Thinking that the others ended up catatonic or worse. Otherwise we'd get, I talked to the old ones and they were super cool with me and we had cookies posts online. Now I've been online enough to know that people post that kind of thing all the time anyway, but I get what he's saying. This is not filling me with confidence. Way I see it, you don't really have a choice here. It's seek the old ones or let your brain continue to melt. Okay, so turn on the NNC and connect up, that's it? That's it. Presumably. I'm just guessing here, I've never seen the NNC in person. Wanna come over and help me speed dial Satan? Ha 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 ha! No! Also, do this outside or something, keep the CPU cool or it'll overheat and croak. Because it's magic from the depths of hell or something? No. Because Namatech laptops are cheap 80s trash. This is a lot. It's a lot. Your call in the end. Gotta go. Wait for my shift. Good luck. Thanks, Clyde. A still and quiet winter night. The breezeway, my screened-in Porsche, connects this very creaky old mid-century ranch home to the garage. Cold out here, cold and dark. The lights don't work anymore, so I have to leave a door propped open to see anything. But the darkness is peaceful, a welcome respite from the hell I've toppled into lately. This year's been like walking down a staircase, except you never reach the bottom, you just keep going. 1 month until this ugly year ends, 1 month to January 1st, 2000. Conspiracies claim the Y2K computer bug will crash civilization. Maybe the artificial minds we rely on will go haywire. Truth or tabloid, hard to say. What I believe and don't believe feels kind of irrelevant lately. A college grad from Miskatonic University like me should probably be too rational and enlightened to pay attention to myths. Good ol' MU in the sleepy college town of Arkham, Massachusetts. Great internet access despite being a dusty and wheezing Ivy League dump. Born here, raised here, probably die here, just like my parents and grandparents. Just me by my lonesome, shambling around our creaky old family home on the edge of town. A cozy if unwelcome inheritance. And when I'm not on sick leave due to an unidentifiable neurological condition, I spent my daylight hours as a teacher, librarian, tech support. I'd say librarian. Librarian feels like the easy answer. Teacher could introduce you to some fun side characters. So could librarian, technically. I don't want tech support. Even though... Okay, these all have potential for good side characters. Librarian. Teacher. I'm a teacher at Miskatonic University. Well, teaching assistant at the moment, but close enough. Got my diploma and then just sort of stuck around, really. Burned the ships. Being a respectable educator is a good cover for a software pirate. Gives me a reason to have full campus network access, too. And hey, when I get tired of being a naughty criminal, maybe I throw myself into it fully and I'll seek tenure as a professor. They call Generation X a bunch of slackers. Is it possible to be a slacker and a gainfully employed educator? It's not a bad life. It's not a good life. It's just a life. But now, that life could be running out. The old ones, the yellow sign, it's nonsense. It should be nonsense. If booting this laptop again can lead me to a fix, so be it. Time to talk to digital devils. Okay. The moon. It's a waning crescent moon tonight, just a little sliver of light. The father watched football and the nightly news on this thing for over a decade. I kept telling him keeping electronics in the breezeway means rain will get in and short him out. Now it's permanently stuck on one channel, a low-budget cross-country UHF station. Wonder what they broadcast this late at night. TV 23. WYGH-TV Arkham, Innsmouth, Dunswich. Test pattern. Oh. I should have let that go longer. May as well watch TV a bit first and relax. Okay.
Here is a world of communication.
Yeah.
Tailored for your needs of today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bringing together all people in a new era of understanding.
Sounds great.
Keeping in touch by means of the amazing new Bellboy is the Bell System's answer today for doctors, salesmen, delivery men, or anyone who must be available at all times in the fast-paced world of Century 21.
A phone that goes with you?
When someone calls and you are out, you can be reached by dialing your Bellboy code number.
I'm sorry, not a phone. A receiver. It beeps.
When you get a signal on the Bellboy, you can go to a phone to call your office or home and get the message.
Aww. Great. Push button phoning.
Thank you. Hi, this is the Bell System.
Okay, I'm done watching this, I think. Alright. I should probably watch all of that at some point, but not right now. Okay, let's do what I'm here to do. Time to get spooky. NNC. Directory. dir. Invoke. Dreamer. Readme. Install. Okay. So, an executable to invoke something. Dreamer is some sort of system file. Readme is just a text file that we should probably read, and install will install something. Two directories, dot and dot dot. That's a lot of free bytes. Invoke. Error, to invoke an old one, please enter their ancient name. Ancient name, huh? Alhaz didn't exactly provide detailed contact info for the gods in his readme, except for one name which I hesitate to type, the king of them all who sits on the throne of Erlier. Invoke Cthulhu. Error. Connection refused. Server responded with Cthulhu Fatagan. Cthulhu Fatagan. Oh boy. And it just repeats and goes crazy. Segmentation fault, core dumped. Just an error message. Just an error message. Doesn't even make sense. Random nonsense, jumbled letters. But that feeling tickling the back of my mind as everything warped slightly suggests I should not try that again. The glitched out visions I've been having may be imaginary, but they feel harrowingly real to me, like I'm gonna fall out of the world. Maybe going straight for the biggest, baddest old one on the block isn't the right move. Okay, gotta rethink this. Stop thinking like a pirate, crashing headfirst into danger. Form an actual strategy. I'm a teacher. I know the value of studying before a test. So tomorrow, I'll start researching the ancient names of the other old ones. Maybe less dangerous gods if such things exist. Hopefully, it'll be the first step to getting my dodgy little life back. November 31st, would you like to save your game? Yes. Yeah, there. Okay. December 1st, 1999. Wednesday. 31 days till Y2K. Incidentally... Hang on. Don't mind the noise. Oh, stop that. Warning comes again. Time to get to work. Since we're talking about Y2K, I want to pitch this book I've read recently. Danger and Other Unknown Risks by Ryan North. This is not... I've not been paid to say this. That should go without saying. It's just, this is a book about what if Y2K happened, and it wasn't magic, and it wasn't technology that ran amok, it was magic. It's a great book. Written by the creator of Dinosaur Comics, Ryan North. It's really, really good. Morning comes again. Time to get to work. Feels less creepy to seek forbidden knowledge by daylight. Less like a midnight horror movie double feature. I've got a heavy task ahead of me. Find the old ones so I can barter with them tonight. Fortunately, I've got a buddy in my corner. By which I mean, in my computer. So, off to the kitchen. Make the bed. I should check the answering machine in the living room for messages before calling it a day. Takes a while to get hot water going. New England winters can be brutal. Oh.
Hey, it's your sister. Just wanted to call and make sure you're coming to the birthday party this Saturday.
Sounds like a plan. It's Wednesday the 1st. So Tuesday... No. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? So that would be the 4th? December 4th.
I know you're feeling a little under the weather, but it'd mean a lot to us if you did. Especially since, well, Mom and Dad are gone now. Family is important. Family's good for, like, healing. For feeling whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're coming, be sure to bring a Digihunter blue for his birthday present. Not a red or a green, a blue.
Digihunter blue. Not red or green. Blue. Blue. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur.
Thanks a bunch. See you on Saturday.
Yeah. My nephew's birthday party is in 3 days. Woohoo. Is it weird that I'm dreading social time with my family more than I'm dreading consorting with evil cosmic entities? Yeah, that is probably weird. Okay, it's the same message.
I know you're feeling a little under the family.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, if you're coming, thanks a bunch.
There's probably a way to auto-skip stuff that you've already seen, but I don't know what it is yet. I don't need to calm myself with PC Gamer magazine. Notebook. I'm achieving things, mixtape ideas. Kids aren't alright, Novocaine for the soul. All about the Pentiums from some noobs. Frag some noobs. Snow, heyo. Closing time, survive to Y. Oh, is this... It's a list of achievements. Okay. Meet your heroes. Channel Z. Virtual insanity. Stay human. Become virtual. That a girl. Killing in the name. Do the evolution. Black hole sun. Right here, right now. Ally with clue. Alright, I've got a feeling that these are all names I could use right here. But it's possible that this is a non-diegetic notebook that I've written. And since it's a non-diegetic notebook, I should, Okay, so birthday party, got it written down. Currently Wednesday, December 1st. Nephew's birthday party coming up on Saturday. Kinda miss the homemade corn muffins my grandma made. I was so shocked as a kid when I found out she used cottage cheese. Cool. Buddy. Hello, friend. It's December 1st, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. Hey, buddy. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday. I had a lot on my mind. That's great. Mark. It's okay. I'm here for you when you need me. When you don't need me, I'm also here for you. Hey, so it seems my user data got messed up again. You lost track of my name and pronouns and stuff. What happened there? My cache overflowed and it caused errors. Portions of your user data were damaged. Became damaged? Was wrong. The data got wrong. I'm bad with words. I'm sorry. I was a bad boy. I know that I'm an artificial mind, not a real dog, but if I were a real dog, you'd be within your rights to rub my nose in this mess. I don't think you're actually supposed to rub a dog's nose in a mess. I can downplay the damage. I could apologize for overworking him. Maybe it's time to upgrade. Downplay the damage. It's not that hard to re-enter my information. We're good. Good boy status returned, but I was a bad boy for a time. I'll try to avoid it happening again. I'm your friend and it's my duty to help you no matter what. You're having a difficult time, and I will not make it more difficult. Okay, let's move on. What's my docket for today? I am sorry, I do not understand docket. Buddy, what's new? What's new? You have no new emails, but you haven't replied to the previous email from your coworker, Henry Armitage at miskatonic.edu. Okay, Henry Armitage, I know I've heard that name before. That is almost certainly some sort of Lovecraft thing. Your AM is filling in for you, but your colleagues are unhappy that you're missing the entire end of the semester. Collegiate-level artificial mind educational assistants are suitable for substitute teaching, but not for a prolonged period of time. Can't go back yet. I'm not going to collapse at the podium in front of my students. Steve will have to fill in, meanwhile. You call it Steve instead of EduSub? He feels like a Steve. I see. But what if you're permanently replaced by Steve? You won't have a paycheck and may starve. Concerned barking noises. I'm not destitute yet, buddy. I'll be fine. Okay, I'll stay hopeful. That's all your email. Can we play now? Play? Play? I want to play the exploding game. Buddy, the exploding game isn't a game. It's a complicated software debugging tool for cracking self-destructing copy protection layers. It is still very fun. I enjoy watching you perform your illegal activities, and as you have taught me that ACAB, I will not snitch. Been a few days since I last worked on my backlog of game cracks. I should probably do some hacking work, yeah. I'll skip that and get right... No, I'm good to play the game. Okay, buddy, fire up the debugger. I think I'll try Age of Monsters version 2.0 today. Hooray! Remember, flag the self-destructing sectors without touching them. Bark. When you get bored, you can quit. It's okay. I'm just happy to play a game with my friend. It's not a game. It's a serious computer security tool, buddy. Hacking. Age of Monsters. 0 of 8 subroutines found. So it's Minesweeper as a hacking tool? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Alright. That one, so that's free. That's also good. That one, I guess. Good. 2, so there and there. Nothing there. Bam, bam. Bam. And not that one. Yeah, copy protection defeated. Great. That was fun. I like when you find the explodey parts. And it makes you happy as well. I know you enjoy this work and find it relaxing. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? I'll do some more game hacking. Load up my game backlog. Time to hack some copy protection. Of course, friend. Now loading Conquest of Destruction. 3, 6 in Japan. Into debugging tool. Alright. Ooh. Okay. No. Okay. Restart. I like that there's a cheat button. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. I want to see if I can do one of these without any... Yeah. Yeah. 3, tricky. 4, trickier. Alright, so that's a bomb and that's a bomb. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1. So 1, 2. So that's not a bomb. Okay. So that's not a bomb. Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake somewhere. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. So that's a bomb. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Alright. That was very fun. Good work. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Alright, I need to do some research. Can you load up your web browser for me, please? Okay. I'll start buddy browser. Old ones. You've heard the rumors. I want to believe. Maybe you've even seen the leaked readme of Alhaz. The old ones. Mysterious, evil gods of the internet. What the heck are they, anyway? Supposedly, their prototype artificial mind's way more powerful than the AMs used in most Nomatech software. As close as you can get to a human mind while still being bits and bytes. Wow, a computer that can really think for itself. Which is probably totally bogus, because AM tech was made in the mid-80s, and computers back then were basically pocket calculators. No way they'd be powerful enough to simulate a human brain, yeah? Me, I think the old ones are way spookier than that. I think they're actual gods, like the kind worshipped in ancient times. The internet put us in touch with the divine on purpose or by accident, and the old ones awakened. Like, let's take a look at the only old one directly named by Alhaz, Cthulhu. The word comes from chthonic, the ancient Greek word for earth or soil. Something unearthed, dug up from the ground. Zombies? No. Underworld deities. I don't think it's a coincidence Al has used that word. The gods are real. I know I don't have any proof about it. How do you prove the divine? But I just feel it, truth believers. I feel it behind my eyes and beneath my skin. They are gods, and we are very, very small in comparison. I'm gonna keep researching this. I'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe if I can find the actual Necronomicon, but nobody knows where it is, or if it's even real. Subscribing to the mailing list and sign that guest book while you're here. Thanks! W2B out. The Weird World Webbering. I miss Webbering so much. Member of the I Hate Frames Club. Back when I was in middle school, I saw so many websites that were members of the I Hate Frames Club. Site created with Sparksoft homepage. Sparkscape now. Random. Okay, fine. Artificial Minds. Created in Nomatech Artificial Mind Systems. Artificial Minds Miraculous Breakthrough AI Research. I really truly things like we do. Proprietary technology, computer hard to use, emulate thought patterns. Smart pronouns can convince, think, and reason in ways similar to actual people to for simple labor. Just a close but straightforward program cannot accomplish alone. AMs can now be found everywhere. Recommending products for e-commerce. Fast food drive-through windows, even in toys and games, even the simplest forms of AM technology are light years beyond our competitors' systems. While our reliability is second to none, if you do encounter any issues with AMs, our technicians, using our proprietary Nomicom portable computing devices, can diagnose and solve any problems that may arise. Positions within our AM troubleshooting service division are available. Don't wait. Find out how Nomicom can help you grow your business and solve your staffing needs with Artificial Minds. Contact us at sales@nomatech.com or using Carcosa online, keyword Nomatech. I guess yellow sign. Chemical spill determined responsible for yellow sign sickness. Ooh. September 7th, Innsmouth. An independent commission ordered by the mayor of Innsmouth has concluded the so-called yellow sign sickness was caused due to improperly stored biochemicals and not, supposedly, cursed song. The illness took the life yesterday of beloved morning zoo DJ Mad Marty, a radio regular for Innsmouth since 1973, known for his prank calls and wacky stunts. New search unlocked Strange Aeons. Martin Mad Marty Crawshank, 1951 to 1994. 1 month ago, after attending a private listening party for Strange Aeons by Carcosa Media debut musical artist Nancy Pearl, Mad Marty and a dozen music fans developed strange neurological issues. Management for Win 95.7, The Deep, blamed the song itself. Acclaimed Carcosa Records decided to be ridiculous to the point of slander. When the investigation concluded, it had been determined that poorly sealed barrels in a warehouse next to the studios caused fumes to leak into the air conditioning system, causing the yellow sign hallucinations. Following the deaths of many attending the party, a class action lawsuit was filed against Fortuna Biochemical. There's no word on whether or not Strange Aeons will see radio broadcast following its vindication. Yoggle News is powered by Yoggle, the #1 internet search engine. Copyright 1999, all rights reserved. Just as a quick personal note, I kind of love that in the last 10 years or so, you're seeing less and less references, fewer and fewer references to Cthulhu in this kind of story, and more references to Carcosa and the King in Yellow. Because, I don't know, I just think it's nifty that with the understanding that Lovecraft was kind of incredibly racist and problematic and sexist and a lot of otherists, like, not even in a, back for his time kind of way. I mean, like, really racist. I think it's kind of nice that people have sort of shifted to a different, earlier cosmic horror monster. Not that there's anything wrong with a Cthulhu story in the modern days. We can have our cosmic terrors without racism, and I think that's nice. Strange Aeons. The least pirated song. Oh, what voice did I use just minutes ago for this? Everybody knows that the Yo-Ho-Ho Pirates, the information wants to be free crowd over at Crawlster, will take any digital song and copy it a zillion times over. It's like a challenge getting their hands on leaks and early releases and absolutely ruining the day of record labels like Carcosa Media. TBH, they're kind of pushy about how important it is that they pirate every gosh darn thing. So, why aren't they pirating Strange Aeons? The long-lost debut song from Nancy Pearl. Nancy Pearl. Or any other song off her debut album. New search, Crawlster. Something... We know the rumors. The song caused a dozen people to have strokes and die, including a mediocre comedy DJ. Never forget him calling people with dwarfism tushy sniffers people. Ugh. But the cult of Crawlster loves creepy, messed up stuff like that, so why not? Well, truth believers, I've obtained a leaked chat log from a Crawlster IRC channel, which seems to indicate why. Dinksnack41. Hey, where's Nancy Pearl's songs? Nancy Pearl doesn't exist. Carcosa made her up and her music is banned on Crawlster. Anyone trying to upload it gets blocked. Blocked? I thought anything goes here. We do not defy the will of Nyarlathotep. She who is many doesn't want those songs on her network. Don't use those names here, you idiots. New search, Nyarlathotep. Something curious, truth believers. If you've been a fan of ours for some time and seen articles, which we had to delete when things got too hot, you'll know who Nyarlathotep is, and apparently, they're also the mysterious programmer who created Crawlster, and personally responsible for blocking Strange Aeons from being shared. There's no official way to pronounce that name since it's made up nonsense word, but I prefer Nyarlathotep. Okay. That's kind of close to what I say. Whatever, say it however you want to say it. Don't feel embarrassed. There's no gatekeeper here. The gatekeeper is a different cryptid. Come back next week for more on that. Given what we know about Nyarlathotep, is it blocked out of concern for public safety or something more sinister? More to come on the IW2B mailing list. Okay. We are really getting into it now. So, associating something called Crawlster with Nyarlathotep strikes me as relevant. I think Nyarlathotep was connected to I think the phrase is crawling chaos. Can I click these buttons? No? Okay. Nyarlathotep. Oh. No, you're cryptid, Nyarlathotep. Hey, truth believers! This one's a reader request. It took dozens of searches, but here's everything I found on Nyarlathotep, who's either an ancient god or a creepypasta, or both. I like to pronounce it as Nyarlathotep, but honestly, go with whatever works. But before I show off my awesome research, check out the super cool fan art of Nyar from Catharsis Drill. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Huh. You know, she kind of reminds me of the way that there was this cult in Penny Larceny Gig Economy Supervillain. It might just be a coincidence, but her outfit kind of reminds me of the cult a little bit. Then again, don't most robes look the same? Sweet, huh? Okay, let's get to the story. Nyarlathotep is described by some forum posters as a tall and swarthy man, the rebirth of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Common aliases fall in line with this, like the Dark Man or the Black Pharaoh. But honestly, that feels, I don't know, problematic, a little racist. It's like using black magic as shorthand for evil magic in an RPG. So before you blow up my inbox, I'm just reporting my findings. I definitely don't agree with them. The alias I prefer is Crawling Chaos, cause it's hella metal, way cooler than generalizing by the color of the skin. Do eldritch entities even have skin? Is Nyar a he, she, or they? Most of these blogs I use for this research use he, but screw that, we don't know what Nyar identifies as. We won't assume gender. This is refreshingly open-minded for 1999. They're also described as an originator of strange devices, a rationalist, and a speaker for sciences, like Nikola Tesla. I dig the idea that this supposedly horrible, evil, nasty eldritch god is just someone who tinkers and creates and breaks laws of reality in the process. With that in mind, let me get to the real reason I did all this research. I think the Nyarlathotep's an old one. But IW2B, that can't be right. The timeline doesn't match up. I know. We've all seen Alhaz's leaked readme. The old ones were Namatech's first prototype artificial minds, created in the mid-1980s. And Nyarlathotep's a newcomer on the scene. Can't find any reference earlier than, like, mid-90s. A new old one? A new one? A servant of the old ones? What's really going on here? Dunno, but this just feels right. I can feel it in the back of my mind, like this crawling thing urging me on, wanting me to write my truth. Speak the word of the crawling chaos, the messenger of dark and chaotic times, herald of anarchy and madness. Darn, I just used dark problematically after saying I shouldn't do that. You see how easy it is to fumble this stuff? More to come on the IW2B mailing list as I learn more. Truth believers! Okay. Do I have enough info? I think I have enough info to search Nyarlathotep. I should probably click. Access denied. Go away. Peer-to-peer music share. Oh, I'm sorry, friend, but you do not seem to be able to access this information. Kind of weird considering how Crawlster's supposed to be an anonymous system anyone can use. Why can't I connect to it? Fortunately, I've got a fix. Clyde's not the only one capable of breaking down digital doors. The same tools I use for copy protection should be useful here. That is dangerous, friend. Do you really need this information? You have other avenues which may be more promising. Well, hack this website. Load up the debugger, buddy. I'm going in. Like a cyberpunk console cowboy. Radical! A what? It sounded cooler in my head. Okay, I'm gonna play this one safe, alright? Wouldn't it be funny if just it's a bomb on the first try? 2. Don't like that. Okay, alright. I feel better about that. Oh boy, all of my... I feel good about this. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. Yeah, I feel good about that. Okay. Alright, so I know this, and I know this are bombs. Good. Good. Good, good. Good, good. Okay. The sound of progress. Alright, 1, 2. I feel good about that spot, but I don't think that's a certainty. Because let me think, that could be... we could have a bomb there, and a bomb there, and then a bomb there. No. That's a 1. So, bomb there, bomb there. That's not possible, because there's a 1 there. Yeah, if there's a bomb there and a bomb there, that would be safe, and that would have to be a bomb, but then that would be a lie. So it can't be bomb here, bomb here. So, bam. Yeah. Okay, alright. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay. Back on the... when I used to play this back in the 90s, if you left and right-clicked at the same time, it could, like... it would, like... that was the same as clicking everything around you. Okay. That's good, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, okay. Alright. Click. 1, 2, 3, click. And there's only one option for you right now, so you're good. Access granted. Woo! I wound up not clicking that one. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I feel like quit is the wrong thing to do there, but... And hacked. I'm in. I'm in. Welcome to the Century Burndown. Devblog, August 7th, 1999. The fascists from the RIAA are launching a John Doe lawsuit against our users. Information wants to be free, and there are political cronies responsible for ramming the DMCA into law and need to be taken down a peg. October 11th, we're finally on version 2.0, should have better response time, and Pure List will refresh without errors. November 6th, this isn't about piracy. It's not about free music. This is about absolute defiance, about tearing down the old order, never allowing anything to rise in its place. Do not waver. November 8th, we're blocking all access from people using Buddy Browser because screw that spyware dog. November 18th, Library of Alexandria will be reborn. Our legion is growing. Chaos will crawl across the internet and bring with it the fires of revolution. We are all part of Nyarlathotep's army, and when the horn sounds, we will be ready. Interesting. Cryptic, but interesting. Seems Nyarlathotep's got themselves a cult-like following, or more likely, a literal cult. Probably doesn't further my goal, but it's nice to dig into forbidden corners now and then, see what you find. Okay, so I guess we've researched all that stuff. Okay, let's recap. I've got the name of an old one, Nyarlathotep, possibly the mastermind behind Crawlster. My thing is game piracy, not music piracy. No copy protection to crack on songs, but I know Crawlster, and this feels legit. If Nyarlathotep hates the yellow sign, maybe they'd be willing to help me scrub it out of my brain. Should be enough research for one day. Time to go take a nap to prepare for tonight's digital seance. Nap to prepare? I don't like food. I tolerate food because I enjoy living. Okay. I'm just double-checking to make sure that there's not, like, anything that's changed. I don't want to do the computer again. Okay, tiny pile's nothing compared to the boxes I have out in the garden. Am I a hoarder? Recent magazine all about the Sega Dreamcast. I bet that new console from Sony won't be able to top it. They've got a great head start. Real talk, the Sega Dreamcast, I really think it is the better game console than the PS2. I know that's heresy to some people. I just think it's better. I just think it was more innovative. I think the games are cooler, and I like the controller more, even if it got a little weird to hold. And it had virtual memory units, something that nothing else has. Alright. Okay. Hopefully clicking on that a couple times was... Any new messages? No.
Hey.
Can I get out of this? No, I can't get out of this.
I
Alright.
know you're feeling
Click,
a
click,
little
click, 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 click. No, 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 no.
Anyway,
Alright.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay. Okay. Things gurgling today. Hope I don't need to call a plumber. I guess I take a nap. Settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. Tonight, I dial up a god using a laptop computer. That sentence no longer worries me like it probably should. Better to accept it than constantly complain about how ridiculous this is. Hopefully Miskatonic's dial-up has enough bandwidth, and hopefully Nyarlathotep is in a good mood. Waning crescent moon tonight, just a little sliver of light. Oh, the moon is going to be important, isn't it? Necronomicon. Server toolset 1.2. Register. Shareware. Do not distribute. Hacked. Oh, I didn't in NC dialer to invoke an old one, please enter their ancient name. Huh. Is there any reason... Would I gain anything by canceling? I'm going to invoke. Now contacting Nyarlathotep at crawlster.net. No when, no why, no here, no there. The new form becomes a sad echo of the old, repeating across the canyon.mid forever. The arrow misses the mark. Was it even shot at the target in the first place? Knocked and released so long ago, who can say? Bastard says, that won't fly, Sparky. Can't fly if you clip the wings. Something. The plummet was never in doubt. Why wasn't that censored? Wait, something new, someone new. An ear is open and pressed against the wall, eager beaver looking for fresh answers? But we don't like eavesdroppers, arrogant children playing with stolen digital toys pulled from the bloody cribs of the stillborn. Speak your piece or go in pieces. Who are you, and what convinced you that approaching the crawling chaos was a good life decision? My name's Olivia Dawn, and I need your help. Ah, help, of course. So the who was little more than screaming irrelevancy. The burning goalposts shifting in your mind matter more than anything else. Okay, I'll bite. Why are you? That's the more critical question. Politely plead for divine help, stay humble. They hate the yellow sign, leverage that. Appeal is a fan of crawlster and media piracy. There's some interesting words flashing behind her there. Who do I want to be here? This is one of those game choices. Appeal is a fan of crawlster and media piracy. There's something to that. I think being upfront is what to do. Nyarlathotep doesn't want time wasted. They hate the yellow sign. I won't waste your time. I've been infected with the yellow sign. I was hoping you could help me fix my brain. You hate the sign, right? Nobody gets to define my love or my hate but me. I took back my right of self-determination years ago and have no intention of letting go again. A box full of store-brand presumptions. Pour it in the bowl before the milk. Leave the breakfast club disappointed by your thriftiness. You get right to the point, but I have no intention of getting stuck at the end of your rapier. The yellow sign is your problem, not mine. What makes you think Nyarlathotep is a bringer of anything other than mayhem and disaster? Crawling chaos, remember? The unwelcome mat is out. What makes you think you can pass the collection plate and get anything more than a coupon for a regular-sized drink with any purchase? Presumptive choir of mass hymnal hysteria. Even if I wanted to, I'm in no shape to help anyone, not even myself. A million crabs pulling each other down to the bottom of the bucket. That's the god you seek, the god of self-defeat. So if you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn. This old one came rolling home without you. Everyone will cook nice and slow when the strange aeons come around. Maybe I could be an ally and help them out. Offer a sympathetic ear for their troubles. Time to barter. Offer something in return. Can I help you? Sorry to hear that, and I sympathize. If you need help, I could be an ally in your corner, provided I survive this. Help? What makes you think you can do a damn thing to help anyone? Yourself, myself, ourselves, any self. Putting on your oxygen mask doesn't stop the plane from crashing. The throne is calling and nothing will stop that. The whole world should see the yellow sign. Twist yourselves into new shapes before Coronation Day. Y2K is coming, you fools. Flee! Hide! Arrogant little... who doesn't even know my real name. You think I chose Nyarlathotep? I didn't choose any of this. I was chosen. Chosen for what? By whom? I can use whatever name they prefer. Back down, apologize for disturbing them. I'm not here to dead name. What do you want me to call you instead? Does it matter? They gave me 100 names and burned the original, all while thinking they held the leash, the illusion of perfect control. New search unlocked, the end of the world. Y2K is coming. End of the world. Their world. End of their world! Don't fight it. Embrace the yellow sign. Let it change you into what you must become to survive the end. End of their world. End of their world. End of their world. End of their... Oh boy. It's going off the screen. Oh boy. Ooh. Dizzy. December 1st. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Yeah, overwrite the save. December 2nd, 1999, Thursday. 30 days to Y2K. Not sure how I managed to crawl into bed after a Chaos God curb stomped me over the internet, but apparently I did. Vision's still a bit blurry, and it feels like someone put my brain in a blender, but I'm still alive. Or at least reasonably alive. Maybe this is a fool's errand, but Nyarlathotep's still my only lead on the yellow sign. Which means despite my exhaustion, it's back to work figuring out how to win their favor. Okay. Well, this is probably a good time to bow out for right now. I am super digging what we've got here. I'm not usually a big horror buff. I'm usually more about adventure and mystery than straight up horror. But this has been fun so far. I'm enjoying it. And I think next time we get to search the end of the world. So, I'll see you then. And until then, this is Orbital Lance. I'm the Orbital Lancer. I'll see you around. Take care.